Hi there, welcome to my channel. And if you're new, I am a wife, mom, business owner, professional musician, all those things. I'm also in recovery from a recent relapse of my eating disorder. I document my recovery, how that's going, and how that works in my everyday life. And I have ups and downs just like anyone else in recovery, and recovery is definitely not linear. You know, owning a business, it's hard to sort of separate, like I feel like I need to work. Being a mom, I need to parent, and then it's like, okay, do I have time for recovery? But I'm really trying to work it differently on the advice of my team, as far as I'm trying to look at it as I need to focus on my recovery because I can't do any of these things without recovery. So what that looks like is trying to follow my meal plan the best I can, setting my meal times, and then fitting things else, everything else around it. So I thought I would just show kind of a day in my life and how recovery goes in with that. But I do wear many hats, so it's gonna be a big work day for me, and I'll just sort of take you along. I work from home a lot, even when it's not quarantine. So yeah, I'll just kind of take you along for my day. Hi, okay, so it's about actually 7:30. I've been up for a while. I got up at 5, and I don't know why I do this, but I got up and my dietitian and I had talked yesterday about how I had already exceeded my exercise limit for the week, and I was supposed to take the rest of the week off. It's Friday, so I mean, I only had today and tomorrow. I get up and I put my running shoes on and I'm out the door. So that's how I started my day. So I will record it. I do recovery record, and I'll put it in there. I'm very honest, but yeah, I don't know why it's just so automatic, and it's hard to break that habit. I came back, I took a quick shower. My hair is still wet. This is 4th day hair. Basically put a little bit of water in it, and that's all I did. It's just gonna be a busy day, and that's all I really had time for today. I'm gonna make some breakfast. I can't say I'm not feeling guilty about going out. Well, I mean, I feel good that I went out. Like, it does help lower my anxiety, but I know that it wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. So I'm going to continue this day and get on with my meal plan, get my breakfast going. I think I'll make, surprise, oatmeal. And I'm trying to think, I need my coffee. I haven't had my coffee yet, and I'm just really tired. And what I'm gonna do, because I did all that before I start working, this is gonna be like a big work day for me, but before I start working, I'm going to actually sit down and enjoy my oatmeal and my coffee and have a little bit of time of kind of doing nothing before I start work. And that's something that my therapist and I talked about yesterday, how this routine of me like getting up, and I feel just compelled to exercise and be productive. I'm going to force myself to, it sounds weird to like actually sit down and just take some time to like really do nothing. I love all oatmeal, but I really like this Irish oatmeal. It tastes good to me. My dietitian suggested last week that I start measuring things out, so I'm gonna measure it out. And the reason why is I'm always afraid I'm going to overportion something. And so she was thinking, I hadn't been measuring my oatmeal in a while. Am I really? Or like, am I underportioning? And I was like, no, I'm not underportioning. I was very underportioning, and I didn't realize with my oatmeal, I was probably doing like half the amount that I was supposed to. So get my measuring cup out and really portion this out. I'm actually kind of warm. I'm gonna take my sweater off. And that's in the microwave. I have these mangoes that they're very ripe. They need to be eaten. So I think I'm going to put that in my oatmeal today. Okay, so that is my breakfast. I decided to have some iced coffee. Of course, with my Oatly. I love that stuff. And I'm going to just sit down and actually take a few minutes and do nothing and just enjoy my breakfast. And I will be back. I had a great breakfast. It was super yummy. That mango on my oatmeal was like the most perfectly ripe mango. Like the texture, it wasn't mushy, it wasn't hard, it was like the texture was perfect and it was just super sweet. So I had a very good mango day. So that's a good start for my day. And then I'm working on my iced coffee. I usually do hot coffee in the mornings, but I decided the iced coffee sounded kind of good and I had some left in the fridge. So I still have some to enjoy right now. I'm going to start working. There's a lot that's kind of been going on right now. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is, I like to plan my weeks out. So on Mondays, I start to have kind of a to-do list and kind of breaking that down. And then, during the week, I make sure everything gets checked off. And then today I'm going to look that over and then also start fresh list for today. So I'm going to start working on that. And while I'm enjoying my coffee. So I figure I will have maybe a couple hours before I need to do my morning snack. I've already checked emails. I'm just gonna check them one more time. Some of them, my emails are actually adding to my to-do list. Some of them are just responding, but some of them are also going to be I have this email from, and actually it's a group email. It's to a few of us. It's to my husband and I. And then we have this big music project we're working on. We have a music business. Primary part of our business is we do private music lessons. I teach private violin and viola, and we have instructors who teach, we have a few hundred students. So we've went virtual, which was pretty easy with the, more emails are coming in. It was pretty easy with the private lessons. What was kind of hard was we do have this rock band program, and it's a really cool thing. It's great. So, but that's been the hard thing, is how do we do that virtually? We actually made it work so that it was virtual. It just took some time and we had to rethink things. We even have a chamber orchestra. My husband conducts the chamber orchestra and he's been doing rehearsals we figured out ways how to do it and it worked. So now what we've been working on with all the groups, the rock band and even the chamber orchestra, but right now I'm focusing on the rock bands this morning. We have been recording people separately and then putting everything together. So, I'm sure you've seen it happen where you'll have multiple people playing at the same time, even though they've recorded this separately. They've had a click track and things like that. So, and then one of our instructors who has a lot of experience and education in recording and media and everything else that would go along to making something like this happen. So that's been really good, because my husband and I, when you have hundreds of students and you have a staff we have about 15 instructors, there is so much to do. And I know it might not seem like it is, but there really is a lot to do. So we oversee and we manage stuff, but we, over the years, have been, and we've had our business for over 25 years, 26 this year, I think. One thing about our business is making sure that we don't do everything, and we're not good at everything. And I think that's in any business, is making sure that you realize what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, and where do you want to spend your time? Do you want to get stronger in a different area? And sometimes you do, and it's something that you really feel passionate about, or have somebody else be able to do that. And something like this, where my husband actually is going to be doing some of this, I think, for his chamber orchestra, but we can't do everything on all of the programs. Otherwise, we would be if we're trying to offer more programs for the community and for our students, we definitely need other people to be managing some of this. So with all that said, this is an email that was involving our program coordinator for our rock band program, the guy who's stepping in, we're giving him a lot more responsibilities, and he's really taken over this project of this basically it's a virtual concert. And then my husband and I, and then the instructor that was involved in this. So we have some different instructors who are coaching these bands. So we've had one is completely done. you know, this is a new thing for like these students, you know, it's the older ones, even for them, it's, and my own kids are in it, in one of the band that actually has their virtual concert basically finished. We haven't posted any of these yet, but it's really cool. It's an original song with one of their band members, and it's done it even with them. I mean, this is a newer thing, and it's been a really great learning experience for them. It's not perfect, but I think that's part of, if you go to a live performance, it's not going to be perfect. So we've re-recorded and done a lot of stuff, but we, you know, also are starting to, you know, kind of question, you know, where do we kind of draw the line of perfection versus, you know, and letting these kids really learn versus also knowing that this is their first experience really doing this, and they've learned a lot, and they do have a product they should be proud of, and, you know, making them feel good about it, because the whole thing when we had to go virtual is making this program, I'm probably telling you guys more details, maybe I even should, but making this program more about community and about connection. And we used to have, our program was completely different. They played in these really cool venues. You know, having this virtual thing is already kind of something different, and, you know, where do we draw this line? So right now I'm looking at this email with one of our really sweet instructors who's coaching one of, so we have the older, just regular rock band program, and then we have these, be like the little league of rock bands. They are little kids, you know, they're cute and they're just adorable. This coach does a really, really good job with him. My son, my youngest, is actually in this band. He plays cello. So I'm on my computer here, I'm gonna be listening to it real quick. They're so adorable. Like, I mean, push play yet, and they are so freaking adorable, these kids. Not just my own kid, like all of them. Oh, the little singer, like, oh, cute little outfit. Oh my goodness. Like, I am tearing up. I'm serious. Like, I'm just so grateful. Like, this, I have no words right now. Like, this is what I'm doing for work. It makes me very grateful, but like, seeing these kids, they are having a blast, and they do sound pretty good. I'm just looking at them virtually, doing their thing virtually, and in all of this stuff, we've all felt very lost and very probably alone and isolated, and to see them all come together, it's like emotionally overwhelming for me, because like, it's so powerful. Like, these kids, these tiny kids, are, what they're doing is so powerful, not just for themselves. For me, like, listening to them and watching them, and I think that is what this is about. Yeah, that was good. That's a good way to kind of start my work day. So I'm going to listen to the older ones again too, because like I said, we have 2 that are done. We have more to go. Where is that one? And it's an original song, so that's a pretty cool thing. Even these older kids are so cute too. Again, I have chills. And it's because I'm looking at these kids and they seem so confident, like, in this time that's been, you know, kind of challenging, like I said, for all of us, but to see them just completely confident in their element. And I'm also looking, like, I know all these kids personally, but looking at I have 2 kids in this one. They're very shy, sensitive kids, and for them to be able to have like a voice, it's just amazing. Yeah. Okay, so that was on my list to kind of start my day out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do this time of the year, I have a lot of renewals, like license renewals, that I just need to get in, and it's great. I can do most of them online and pay for all the fees and just keep our business up and running. You know, there's that kind of part that, you know, you don't just kind of open a business. You don't just open a business and like you have to renew all this stuff. So I'll be doing that. I enjoy this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to be renewing some things today just to get it done. It's a little bit early, but I just want to get it done. Some other like bigger things administratively that I need to be taking care of, kind of behind the scenes things. I won't get into all of it, but that I need to be doing a lot of reports and a lot of calculating, a lot of math. I know it excites me, spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are so sexy. Yeah, I'm a total nerd, but this is the stuff I like. This is the stuff I love. And if you're going to own a business, someone needs to love it. Otherwise, if you don't, you need to hire someone who does love it. This is what I love. So I was planning on stopping by the business today. I was going to take you guys along for that, but husband is actually going into the business. He has some in-person lessons. So this week has just been crazy. A lot of big projects ending, a lot of things that I need to kind of I have responsibility for a lot of big decisions. So I am going to be working on that. But all right, so I just took a short little break to get a snack, and I got, I want to say a Perfect bar, but no, it was a Kind bar, which is kind of like those refrigerated Perfect bars. We ever had those. Anyways, it was good. Okay. Oh, well, hello. Come here, Mister. You see this? Oh, this guy. He's just like such a like cuddly cat. Like he's so long too. Like, look how long this guy is. Yeah. He purrs really loud. Oh. Anyways, I'll take it a little snuggle. He's really sweet. Need to get some lunch. So I'm going to take a break and do that because I am sticking with my meal plan today, and every day, right? And I'm going to go nourish my body because that's what it needs in order to work. And I will take you guys downstairs and we will go get some lunch. I'm not sure. What was I supposed to have? Oh yeah, I think I was supposed to have hummus was on my meal plan. I don't have any hummus. I could make some. That would take time. I don't have a lot of time. And I don't have any pita bread, and that was I could have vegetables with it, but my whole thing was to have pita bread with it because some of my stuff that was on my meal plan regularly has like kind of slowly slid off. So we're trying to get some of that stuff back in, and that's what my dietitian wants me to do. So that's what we planned, but so I think I have something else. I'm gonna find something else, I think. Like I said, I could make some, but I can't make I'm sure you can't make pita bread, but I'm not going to. Anyways, tonight, my husband and I, Friday nights, we do date night, and we take a takeout at this restaurant that we really like, and cat hair, and we just kind of hang out, and yeah, so I think we're gonna do that tonight for dinner, so I just need to do lunch and afternoon snack. So let's go find something. Let's go find something to eat. Something for lunch. Something good and delicious. And that will satisfy my exchanges for the day. Get some stuff in. All right. Bye-bye. Let's go. We have to go downstairs. So we had leftover sushi from last night. We don't have that. That looks pretty good, actually. Okay. I'll talk to you later. So let's see, it's like almost 4:30. I had a really productive work day. I hadn't had my afternoon snack yet, so I just made this. Okay, this stuff is so good, and it's the texture, like, it is so creamy. I don't know if I should be like drinking this like a milkshake or eating it like a ice cream. I mean, it's incredible. It makes so much more than what I put in it. Like, I don't know, it like foams up, like increases in volume for sure. But I'm going to just kind of sip on this real quick. And my husband's actually done early tonight. He's gonna be done at 4:30. He was gonna be done like at 6, which still isn't that late for him, but Fridays he's usually done at 6. So we will grab dinner later. So I don't know if I'll film that or not. I might end the video right here. Get takeout, come home, probably watch some shows and eat dinner together, and yeah, just hang out. And kind of like our hard thing is like turning work brain off, especially since, you know, we own the business together. It's like our brains are always going, and it's really is hard to turn it off, but that is always our goal. It's good for us individually, it's good for us as a couple. So yeah, that's the plan, that's the hope, and that's what we try to do on Friday nights. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe. See you in the next video, and lots of love to you all.